Hey guys, it's Tezart here, and I just wanted to ask you guys a question. I'll do this really quick video about the Xiaomi operating system that they use for the Mix Fold 2. Now I have two Mix Fold 2 here. This is the only difference between them is basically the internal memory, the hardware. This is a 512 and this is a 1 terabyte. And also their design's a little bit different, but it's actually still supporting running with the Snapdragon Gen 1 chip inside, same RAM and everything else. This is the original version that came out, and then they came out with something I keep only seeing online as they call the national version. I'm not sure what that means, but this one just has like its camera is within a circular lens, where this one is the camera is within a square as opposed to flushed. This whole look, so circles here and then there's a square there as well, but that's pretty much the only difference, except, and also the side here, this one comes with a kind of a gunmetal or silver, where this one's just matte black. And my question is, the old version still contains the original OS, and then this is the updated version to that you're supposed to update to their new HyperOS. But I'm finding accessing when I'm opening and closing the phone, accessing the phone itself, it takes so long on the HyperOS that I just can't use it anymore. And I just want to know if you guys are experiencing the same thing. Of course, I haven't done a factory reset or anything like that, which is what I'll do after this video. But I was just wondering if the HyperOS was something you guys are having issues with, or maybe it's designed for the Mix Fold 3 and the Mix Fold 4 or their current line of Xiaomi phones. But I do just find it so slow just to open and close the phone that it's almost as if that I can't use it. You know, when I need it in a bind, it takes almost a minute to 30 seconds to a minute or something like that for something to happen, to come up. Okay, so well, I mean, a little message just popped up there, and you can see that on this one it's trying to tell me that I need to update to this HyperOS, which I'm trying to avoid not to, because I don't know a way to reverse it and go back. Well, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and open the phones. Its fingerprint is really good, quite quick actually. Well, it was faster with the other one. Oh, because I didn't press it. Okay, so there you go. Now, they do have custom themes on it. The icons look a little bit different, but they generally have the exact same things that I had originally set on there. So, you know, if I go back to, well, that's, so pretty much generally the same thing, has about the same amount of apps, but again, 512, 1 terabyte. Now, if I open this up, this is where my issue comes in. When I open this one up, it opens right up, and it's fine. It looks great, and that was quick. Now, if I open the one that has the new HyperOS, I gotta wait. And that's a long wait, just to wait for it to load into the screen and stuff like that. So I don't really appreciate, it's hard when you need to take a photo, if you need to pay for something, and then you have to take that extra time just to wait for it. But like I said, I just want to know if you guys have had this issue. I will try to factory reset after this, but I have to take everything off. I mean, I've got a lot of things backed up onto it already, and videos, downloaded videos and everything. But I mean, let's have a look at this. One of the other reasons I really hate it, I don't like this HyperOS, is the way the setup, the pull down menu looks, because here it's quite nice and easy. Yes, you have to go sideways, and this one just scrolls up and down, so you have this nice long thing here, but I kind of like the shorter one. And on top of that, you have the setup button that's over here, and the setup button here looks great because it's part of the main menu, whereas the setup button here becomes part of this menu. So even if I scroll this way, as you can see, if I vertically scroll, the setup button's gone. Whereas with this one, even I go left and right, it's part of the main, you know, menu, and it's there. So if I click on, let's go ahead and click on that. So, and then you can see this is the MIUI version, the old operating system, which I prefer. And it does ask me, I need to update it. And then this one's the HyperOS, which doesn't seem to be so hyper. Okay. Now you can see here how much storage I'm using on this one compared to the storage I'm using on this one. I don't know if that's a factor. If that's one of the reasons why. That, you know, but it's like literally they're both kind of half and half of their storage capacity. So why am I getting this lag? So again, if I go back, again, if I just turn this one over, I can slide up and it just goes right into it. Whereas I do this one, I slide up. I'm not even given the option of sliding up. So, okay. Let's try that again. Okay, but anyway. So, logging back into this one. Let's close it. Slide up. And there it is again. I have to wait. Okay. So, again, and I don't understand. So if I open this one again, instantaneous. I do it again with this one. That's not so hyper, is it? All right, just wanted to know if you guys are having similar issues. I do find that the old operating system, certain things were running a little bit quicker as well. Let's see, let's make sure there's nothing in the background here. Yeah, so there's some things open. If I close all that. Is there anything in the background here too? Close all that. So, for example, if I open up Chrome. Okay. I don't know what that is. Okay, all right. So, let's say if I go to... yeah, see, even a slight delay to getting... Of course, there were two different websites and stuff like that, but that ain't cool. Let's see, where's my YouTube? Or even Netflix. Pretty much the same. Okay, I think this one was still a little bit faster. So, one of the things that I like about the old one is that you see these little 3 dots. They're there all the time. I mean, this does have the ability to go split screen, stuff like that. So, I mean, 3 dot here allows you to have different ways to function in terms of like you want it to split screen, stuff like that. You can do it from those 3 dots. But I'm a very OCD person, and I can't stand the fact that they're there all the time, whereas I prefer to have an uninterrupted screen. Same reason why I got the Mix Fold 2 in the first place was there's no hole punch or anything like that. So anyway, let me try to go back to. Okay, that works fine. And that works fine. I'm going into the video, going back to the menu again. That takes some time. Wow. Okay, so anyway, if you do have this problem, let me know if you know anything about it or any solutions. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.